welcome to the British summer. So, welcome back to brendanpearsonfitness. I thought I'd start the video off in this glorious weather, seeing I've just been for a nice little 5k run. Managed to just match my best time, which isn't too bad considering this weather. That's alright, it's just my leg fell off.
That's alright, it's just your legs fell off.
Right, you're on top of the bin now. Anyway, thought this would be a good way to start a video. Talk a little about not making excuses. So, me and my family went for a walk earlier this morning and then it started absolutely chucking it down. And I knew today was my day that I had to do a run. Contemplated not doing it, first of all. But then, as we were walking back, I was thinking, I'm soaking wet now, so I might as well just do the run straight away. So, got in. Remembered that I hadn't ate anything and it was 12:30. And the last thing I ate was the night before at about 7:30. Thinking, maybe if I do it later, my run time might be a little bit better. And then I went to squat down to tie my shoelaces and my knees were very sore and I was very stiff. I was thinking, maybe I need to warm up a bit more, so I do it later when I can go in the garage, because my girlfriend's on night shift, so she's fast asleep. So I can't go in the garage when she's catching up on her sleep. So I was thinking, if I do it later, I can warm up properly. Maybe the sun would come out, it'd not be raining, I'll not be soaking wet. And I was like, you know what? I might not get the same time as I would if I did warm up properly, or if I wasn't soaking wet, if it wasn't raining, if I had ate something. But the reason I'm doing running is more for my mental strength, because I hate it and I never do it. Also to get a bit of fitness, but you might as well just do it. It's an extra little mental battle for you. Anyway, thought I'd just have this little ramble after my 5k run. Don't know what this video is going to be today, but I will film stuff and see what happens, which is all I'm doing these days. Just faking it until I make it, pretty much. That old saying. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm unboxing some things today. Got a bulk powders order and an Amazon order. That'll be fun. Right. I'm going to get out this clothes and I'll see you upstairs where I can actually speak normally. Oh, yes people, don't mind the soaking wet hair. I'm not getting a shower obviously. Well, I say obviously, because I don't want to wake anybody up. And you're probably thinking, what room are you in? I'm right on the top floor in my little podcast / night shift room, because it's pretty much the only room in the house where I can talk reasonably normal without waking the missus up. Anyway, post workout or post run, meal 1, 1:45. Fasting going well. We have got, well, I had 50 grams of whey and about 30 grams of dextrin, and then we've just got basmati and wild rice, tin of tuna, and then some sweet chili sauce. I had a banana as well. Simple, does the job. Anyway, nothing really exciting happened. Oh wait, I lied. So, if you didn't already know, my podcast is now live. So, it's on iTunes, Spotify and Podbean. I'll put the link down below. Also, if you're on my Instagram and you follow me, just go onto my link tree, click the link, and then it comes up with everything: online coaching, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, and also if you want to do my Facebook Live. So, Linktree, I've set a few things up now. Also updated the online coaching checking system and application. I changed a few things up there, so we try to be productive. Also, don't mind what I'm wearing. I'm literally wearing whatever was in my brother's wardrobe, because all my stuff's in my bedroom. But my girlfriend's sleeping, so I can't really go in there. Yeah, so podcast live. Probably be 2 episodes out by now when this video goes live. So the first one's just an introduction. The second one is me telling my story, so please go and listen to it, because I put my heart and soul into it. Literally explain everything about my professional football. Not everything, but my journey from when I was about 9 years old up until now, 23 now. Talking about my journey through football, time at Newcastle United, all the way through the academy until I turned pro, my injuries, coming out of professional football, and now starting the fitness journey. please check that out. We'd massively appreciate it. Anyway, I'm going to edit that podcast now, so it will be out on Monday or Tuesday. So I'm going to sit and do that. It's like a 90-minute podcast, so it'll probably take me a while. Just go through it, make sure everything's right. Then let this digest. We will do a little unboxing, which will come. And then I'm going to hit a pull workout. Anyway. So enough of me talking. Oh, I'm tired. Well, that run done me in this morning. Anyway, edited half of the podcast. I've decided I think I might split up in 2 parts because I talk a lot. It's about a 90-minute podcast, so I might split it in 2 45s just so people don't lose complete interest. Anyway, everyone's awake now, so I can actually speak normally. Gonna go train pull. Beforehand, I want to talk a little bit more about mindset in a way of thinking about exercise, thinking about training. So here I have, well, pretty much about people making up excuses. So I talked about it in the first clip when I finished my run. The things that were going through my mind, I didn't really want to do the run. I never ever do. It's literally the one day that I dread doing. So my split at the minute is lower upper run day at the minute. And then occasionally I do, depending on time and what I have available, I do a legs, push and then pull, but I get my run in as well on that pull day. So I always do a run twice a week, and this is a day I dread, and I don't want to enjoy the run, even though it's only like a 5k that I'm doing, or I do some runs down the football field. I still just dread, I just don't like it. I just know I'm bad at it, but like all them things that were going through my mind, a lot of excuses, and I want to follow on the topic and talk a little bit about people who get so addicted to pre-workout, not addicted, but rely on pre-workouts, rely on caffeine to give them that kind of boost because they feel they're not getting any sort of motivation, or they just don't want to do the exercise, and they feel like they need to take this supplement to give them a buzz to get themselves going. So I'm a big believer in cycling on and off caffeine, not just for the fact that you'll have more benefit from cycling on and off caffeine because you get used to it, you build up a tolerance to it over time. So bringing on to why I've got this drink, which is literally just full of essential amino acids, just EAAs, just to try and not trick my mind that I'm having a pre-workout, but give me something. I'm also quite hungry, so I'm just going to sip on this as a pre-workout, even though it's not really a pre-workout. It just tastes nice, it tastes like watermelon. But yeah, on that topic, people relying on certain things, relying on either the scenario being perfect for them to go and do that training session. Like for me this morning, the weather was terrible. I hadn't ate anything. I had a few beers the night before. Wasn't feeling great. I was a bit cold from the walk that we went on with my family, so I was cold and soaking wet because it started raining. I didn't have time to warm up. Well, I couldn't go in the garage to warm up properly like I normally do on the bike because my girlfriend was asleep. There's loads of things, loads of excuses, but I just said, look, just do a brief little 2-minute jog, warm up, stretch, and just go for it and just get it done. And literally the first 5-10 minutes I hated it, and then actually got into a bit of a rhythm of it as well as I was running. So all I want to say is the message is, do not rely on having caffeine, do not rely on the circumstances being perfect to get stuff done. I think too many people, especially now, I feel like it's a cool thing to drink caffeine, drink coffee. Like you see people walking around, especially in the fitness industry, with cans of Monster, coffee, people waking up, it's stupid o'clock, neck and a shot of espresso straight away just to get them going. Like, you don't want that. You want your body to naturally wake up, you want your body to be able to do things without this additional stimulus. You want to have the mental strength and know that you are actually capable to go and do something without that additional push. So I'm talking about this now. This is another thing that I'll probably discuss in my podcast process. It's another little topic, but I thought I'd run to the camera for a bit while I'm having my watermelon drink. Again, on the topic of caffeine, the last few days, because I've been doing my podcast, trying to get loads of content out for that, trying to increased my, or work on my online coaching, work on the programming for that. I've been drinking a bit more coffee than usual, so I normally try and only have, say, one coffee or one monster a day. I've been having like 2 coffees and then a monster before I train as well, so I just thought today, you know, I was like, it's a train day. I normally still drink coffee on train day. I normally have my day off caffeine on my rest day, which will be tomorrow. I was like, I'll see if I can go a day, 2 training sessions without caffeine, just as a little challenge. So if you are a caffeine addict, I do recommend you trying to train, trying your day without caffeine. You might feel a bit tired. I feel a bit tired now. You might get a little bit of a headache, but it's just another little mental challenge to go through. But anyway, I've rambled enough. Gonna just get a quick back workout, bit of arms, and then I will unbox my boxes. And I'll also show you the delightful Sunday dinner which the parents have made. Thank God for them. Very grateful. But anyway, cheers. Right, so we're going to hit up a quick little pull workout. We're going to roll on the board, starting off 2 main exercises. One, we're going to hit horizontal for the back, and one's going to be vertical for the back. So we've got 4 sets, around 7 to 10, roughly to failure, inverted row. Then total gym pull up, which is just like a lat pull down variation with the D handles. Again, 3 sets, around 11 to 15 reps, so a bit higher reps to failure. 2 little supersets to finish. We've got banded pullovers and dumbbell pullovers supersetted, so one's working the short and range and then supersetting it with the pullovers to work the length and range. And then the same for the biceps. We're going to be doing TRX curls to start, working the short and range, and then an incline dumbbell curl to work the length and range. Mash that out, get it done, and then get some food, and then I'll show you the unboxing. Wow. Wow. Set up. Put the gravy on. Get gravy. Oh, wow, fantastic.
You need your Yorkshire pudding and your gravy on the
Right,
other side.
let's see the
All
final
cauliflower
product. Absolutely, pal. How would you rate the dinner?
12 out of 10.
Fantastic, really good. How would you
No,
rate
no.
the Nice PJs!
John.
How'd you rate the dinner, night nurse? Fantastic. How would you rate the dinner, Pally?
Stupendous.
Stupendous.
Right. Sunday dinner, grand. Got a few little parcels to open. Well, one of them's already been opened, but I didn't open it. Someone else did. But obviously starting our podcast. Gotta take things serious. That was already mine. So upgrading the podcast a little bit. Put the light on. Don't know if that made any difference whatsoever, but a few little upgrades to the mic system. So I bought the Blue Yeti Nano. I didn't really know what was best, but I'd done a little bit of research and the Blue Yeti was apparently decent, so I bought the smaller version. Got a little shield cover thing for it, for a little bit better quality, and then this is the big purchase. Nice little mic stand so I can adjust it to wherever I want. It's also got the little shield in front of it, which will help with sound quality, and I think it's got the knock system, so if I knock the table it soaks up the vibrations and hopefully it won't come on the podcast. But little addition, taking the podcast game seriously. Now, bulk powders. Love a bulk powders delivery. Clean. Bam, bam. Yeah. So the essentials have been bought. Cause low on my intra workout stuff / post workout. So we've got a nice big 2.5 kg of cluster dextrin, intra workout and post workout sometimes. Fast acting carb, like I've said before in my previous videos when I covered my supplements. No digestion needed, it pretty much gets bypassed through the stomach and is pretty much ideal carb. No bloating or nothing. Bulk powders, select dextrin, and then we've got I've got one batch, 1 kilogram worth of EAAs. 1 kilogram worth again, I have about 18 grams intra sometimes, if I'm worried about losing muscle mass. Right, you got some collagen and vitamin C, helps with not only joints, joint pain, but also skin and stuff, but she bought that. And then I also bought a little macro munch to try. So this looks very nice, chunky chocolate orange, because, don't know, there was like 40% off and these were like £1 something, so I was like, why not? 8 grams of fat, 16 carb, 20 protein, so decent, 228 calories. Done, unboxing done. Some people love unboxings. I've had people message me saying, "I do an unboxing." Yeah, there you go, there's an unboxing, mate. So that'll do for the video today. I'm gonna upload tonight's video, which I can't even remember which one it is. I'm just all over the place at the minute, but upload that. Hope you enjoyed this video. Had a little bit of a talk before upstairs about things, mindset for training, but as always, if you enjoyed the video, get subscribed, like it. The podcast link will be in the description below. There should probably be 2, maybe 3 podcasts out by now, so support the channel, support the podcast. Follow me on Instagram as well if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Over and out.